Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come on, fly with me, let's fly away. Come fly with me, we'll float down to Peru. In Llama Land, there's a one-man band, and he'll toot his flute for you. Come on, fly with me, let's float off in the blue. Hello everyone, Tony Winston here for Jazz, Piano, College, yes. And welcome to everyone. Going to cover the song, obviously, Come Fly With Me. I challenge anybody to find a chart on this song. I did find it in this book, the new Sammy Kahn songbook, and it even has a little prologue, you know, the little verse that comes before the chorus, and the verse is unbelievably bad. You'll probably never hear anybody do it. I'm just going to basically cover this more or less the way Frank Sinatra's arrangement. Though the chart here is pretty accurate, and I will post the chart down in the description, though it's going to be like 3 pages. And you know, this is one of those old-fashioned charts that has all the music written out, and the chords, which are, they actually look like ukulele chords. I want to thank all my Patreon subscribers as well. The intro. I don't know, I guess this is a C major chord. And then got a pedal tone here. I don't know, the original's probably, it's got some diminished chords and stuff. Then it goes this F sharp 13th chord up to G13. And let's see, anything we can say about those chords? You know, this is one of those rootless voicings, except when you put the root in, it's not rootless anymore, but it's one of those ones you can play with the left hand. You know, that kind of thing. So F sharp 13, G 13, and then the song starts. Come fly with me. And this is one of those songs, and I was just talking about this in my last video about the diminished scale. Right there it goes to like a C diminished. That's in the original chart. I think most people would play that as an E flat diminished, but you know, it is the same chord, it's just wherever the bass goes. And look at the melody note. It's a whole step above the diminished chord, all right? And that, you know, that comes from the diminished scale, where you take every chord tone and go up a whole step, another chord tone, up a whole step, and it gives you this diminished scale. So if you were going to improvise on this song, you would want to use a little bit of that diminished scale. Now, you don't have to, because some other changes are like an A flat chord with that flat 5 on there, and that's pretty cool too. And you know, it's real close to the diminished chord, and this is one of the whole step extensions there. So, you know, which chord is it, A flat or E flat diminished? I don't know. And then it's nice to give people a little bit of that original arrangement and do something like. Okay, and there's my rootless voicings right there. D minor with a major 7, D minor 7, and then G7. All right, there's no G there, but you know, it is a G. If you can use some exotic booze. Lots of nice little half steps there in the melody.
In Llama Land, there's a one-man band to his flute for you.
You know what I think I'm going to do? I have a video of me doing this with a trio. I have a recording from my first album from about 20 years ago where this is the top song. Come fly with me, let's fly away. And I think I'm going to post that. I'm going to stick that up here on YouTube. Put some links up there. You'll see them somewhere. Sammy Kahn and Jimmy Van Heusen. If you can use some exotic booze, going to C7. There's a bar in far Bombay. All right, nice B flat, 9th chord. Come on, fly with me. Let's fly away. And here's one of the best 3-6-2-5s you'll ever hear. Terrible voice leading. You're going from this chord to this one, to this one, to that one. But, I mean, you don't want everything to be always the same. So, and this is an altered chord or an augmented chord. So you got the augmented thing. But, nowadays we think of this as a dominant 7th with a flat 13, which kind of resolves right away. And then do the same thing down here in A. All right, so starting with kind of an altered sound. And then the next time, this is the 2 chord, and this is unaltered, right? Because you got a 9 and a 13 that are not flat 9s or flat 13s. And same thing down there. So, I mean, this is just a nice way to do a 3-6-2-5. Now, do a little walking bass. That's how he ends the second verse. I wonder who the arranger was. Was it Nelson Riddle, or it might have been Billy May? I'm not really sure who did the arrangement on this one. Now, the bridge goes to a completely unexpected place, goes to A flat. Once I get you up there. And there's a true augmented chord where the air is rarefied. We'll just glide, starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you. Right to a G major, so nice. And this is a change, I think, that is on Dell's chart. It's a little, what they call the move. 1, we're in the key of G now. 1, 4, 3, 6 to the 2. You might hear, and here, a pedal tone, anything works. Just kind of follow the melody. Anything works over a pedal tone, if you're playing jazz. So, come up with something that you like. I just do something like, weather-wise, it's such a cuckoo day. And that's it. That's from the arrangement. So nice. Yeah. Just say the word, and we'll beat the birds down to Acapulco Bay. Now, anytime you have the 5th here, when you're playing the root of the song, the key of the song, C, and you put the 5 down there, it feels like an ending is coming. And this goes back to like classical piano concertos and things like this. They would hit a big chord like this, and then you play the cadenza, and then the song would end. So this always feels like an ending is coming. Fly with me, let's... I also have an arrangement of this song that's written for, a 3-piece trio plus a 6-piece horn section. And if anybody's interested in that, and if you have a 9-piece band you want to play this with, you got it. All right, I'll also put my chart for like the bass player. So if you want to do it as a trio and kind of follow those changes, I'll put that chart up there as well. And thanks, folks. Good to see you all this morning, and I'll talk to you again real soon.